Now it's going to be 43 as we introduce our new peer support canines because they, on June 1st, they became a permanent member of this department. Chief Wise and the local 122 that Captain Dobson is representing today, they have been an integral part of this too, because they, through the International Association of Firefighters, have provided us with the training that our peer support team members need. So Kelly, on behalf of the department, I really appreciate what y'all have done. You know, I told you our peer support program is the largest in the state now. Percy is over the Northeast Florida region, and it represents, he represents 16 counties in Northeast Florida. So that's a major accomplishment. And in fact, since 2019, our peer support team is deployed to help other departments in Tallahassee and in St. Johns County when they were going through a tough time from a major catastrophic event that occurred. So a few months ago, and I say it's probably been about 6 months ago, Chaplain Golden, Percy Golden, and Captain Eric Mitchell, who's on our peer support team, came to me with the idea of introducing canines into our peer support team, and they kind of got me educated on it, and we found out how valuable it is. Our partners over at Canine for Warriors in 2020, in December of 2020, they introduced the station dog program and started deploying dogs into police and fire stations throughout. And we have now been blessed that Councilman Diamond, CEO of Canine for Warriors Diamond, has graciously gotten us 2 dogs that you can see here that are now part of our peer support team. These canines help reduce stress when our folks have been to a bad scene or they're struggling with some stress related to the, PTSD and the things that they see on this department. These canines, when they're introduced into that, it's amazing how much it causes a relaxation. The canines have the ability to sense the stress, and they go up to those folks and help them relax and overcome some of that stress. So it is a very important part of our department. It's been a big hit with our department, within our department. They work up in fire communications, and they work in the street with our men and women, and so they've been a huge hit. So I wanted to bring up the CEO of Canine for Warriors and one of our council members who helped help us accomplish this. So Councilman Diamond, come on up and say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. What an awesome day this is. Come on, Cash and Gunner, 4 legs on each one of them, so 8 total. We absolutely love the station dog program, and to see Cash and Gunner with JFRD just makes everyone at Canines for Warriors' heart sing. If you don't know, in 2019, Canines for Warriors came up with a station dog program because one of our family members, Andy Lavender, who's a Jacks Beach police officer, tragically died by suicide. And we sat there and we said, you know, we know so much about preventing veteran suicide. 742 graduates, 741 of them on this side of the earth. Canines for Warriors knows how to prevent first responder suicide too. But we were doing nothing about it. So we jumped off the sidelines with a station dog program. We couldn't really do service dogs for firefighters and police officers and sheriff's deputies because they're working every day, and having a dog when you're rushing into a fire is not going to work. But we could do a station dog, which is a therapy dog, a retired service dog, or a dog that was so good, but for whatever reason its knees or hips couldn't work, or maybe it was a little too sleepy or a little too excited to be a service dog, could be a station dog. And so we were so honored to get to pair over 16 of these dogs across the state of Florida with different firefighters and different police stations. But Jack's Fire Department was the #1 goal for our team. We wanted to see this happen, and I'm so honored that we get to do this today. And it's not just for fun. I know dogs are amazing. It's great to see them waggling and running throughout a building and all the rest. But we literally have the hard science to show that a first responder who's encountered trauma, a veteran who's encountered trauma, who's now around a dog, their heart rate comes down, their anxiety comes down, their ability to open up about challenges they're having emotionally starts to open up. And these dogs are literally lifesavers. And so it's not just a game. It's critically important. And Chief Powers creating this peer group, which is cutting edge in the state of Florida and across the country, and now introducing these dogs to it, that takes leadership, sir. And we're so honored that you were able to jump in and do it. So thank you to JFRD for being on the cutting edge of how to protect our firefighters, our first responders here in Jacksonville. This is a good day.
Thank you, Councilman. So I'd like to bring up First Vice President of the Local 122, Kelly Dobson, to say a few things.
Thanks, Chief, and thanks for having me here for this day. I have to admit this has been an educational, kind of a process for myself. I spent 25 years on the street. and we got behind with the peer support finally, which we were frankly way too late, but you know, we're tough guys and we don't need any help and all that. Another thing, these dogs have always been our homes, and it always made us feel good. We just had to put our dog down after 15 years, and it's very tough. So it's an emotional thing that's always helped. It's been right there in front of us and to make this happen is pretty cool. Because I can tell you, in a fire station, a bunch of tough guys, right, and women, and to have a dog come around just, you know, is a good thing, and I'm glad we're doing it, and it's going to be I think a good outcome. But thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So I wanted to real quickly introduce our two canines. So we got Cash over here, who is handler, is engineer Ryan McAvoy. And on my other side over here is Lieutenant Bobby Oakley with Gunner. And with that, we'll take a few questions, and then we got a quick presentation to make. Any questions? Okay, well, we're going to make a quick presentation. So as I said earlier, they are part of our department. They are part of our uniforms, and with that, they have to have IDs just like the rest of us do. And so we have their IDs ready for them today and wanted to present them. So Cash, here is your ID. And Gunner, we got yours for you too.
Oh yeah.
Super shy.
Good to see you. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
It's good to see you. Yes, absolutely. If you need anything, let me know. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it, sir. Absolutely. Back at you.
Yeah, man. It's hard.
Hi, Cash. I'm going to take a quick video of you. Okay?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Have a great one.
Thank you. I know it's hot out here. All right.
Shy either.
Here, I can
Don't you worry about it.